guaranteed that after this video, you'll be able to do all that better than me. Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So what I got for you guys today is a 1000 juggle routine. So when I started taking training seriously, I felt like when I was in games, the ball was coming to me in the air, or it was coming to me on a difficult pass, or it was bobbling a little bit, and I was really having to focus a lot on taking the ball down because my touch wasn't there. It wasn't automatic. I wanted to focus more on the other aspects of the game. I wanted to be able to scan my shoulder, really know what's going on around me, where my teammates are, what my next move is. And you can't really get to that level. You can't get to that level unless your first touch is perfect, unless your first touch is automatic. So disclaimer for you guys, the action of juggling is not going to directly help you in a game. Doing this in a game is not going to make you better in a game situation. But what juggling can do is it can make you comfortable on the ball. It can make you really know what parts of the foot to hit the ball with. It can make you really get to know the ball, get familiar with the ball. A lot of mistakes that I see when I see beginners juggling the ball is, number one, they juggle sort of on their heels. So they're juggling like this and the ball is kind of like coming towards them. I mean, they're not like literally on their heels, but they're kind of hitting the ball in a way that it's kind of like taking it towards your shin. Whatever way you hit the ball is the way that the ball is going to go, right? So if you hit the ball that way, the ball is going to go that way. If you hit the ball that way, the ball is going to go that way. If you hit the ball that way, it'll curl a bit. So what you really want to focus on is hitting the ball right underneath so that the ball can pop up right back to you. So you want to hit the ball right underneath the surface of the ball, and so the ball will continue to pop underneath you. And so if you can focus on that and try to just touch the ball upwards every time, you're going to keep that ball a lot easier. So now let's get started on the actual juggling routine, and I'll walk you guys through it on a voiceover. So let's get it. So what I've done now is I've created a 5x5 square. This part is not necessary. You don't need to do this part. I just prefer to stay in one area. Now, if you're a beginner, you can start with the ball in your hands and go like this. If you can start with the ball on the ground, if you're able to do this, then definitely start like that. It's better. And for all of these juggles, it's cumulative. So if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you drop it, then you continue at 6 for when you pick it back up. The great thing about this exercise as well is you can cut it into 2 parts. You don't have to do the whole thing. You can do half of it and then maybe just do the next half the next day, and just do half of it every day until you're able to do the full thing. And yeah, I just incorporated it into my warm-up, and it's made my touch 10 times better because of it. Let's get started.
Alright guys, so this whole workout is 1000 juggles. If you want to split it into 2 and do 500, that's fine as well. But for the first one, we're just juggling up to hip height with both feet, and you really want to focus on taking the spin out of that ball. As you'll notice, every time that ball spins, I just try to take it out and go again. And then we move on to our 200 juggle. So for this one, it's just right foot, and again, you want to hit it with the laces, get right underneath it, and try to take as much spin out of the ball as you possibly can. Alright guys, now moving on to the left foot. I am a right-footed player, so this is a little bit more challenging for me. Definitely building up my juggling on my left foot took a lot longer than it did on my right foot, but I'm doing a decent job here of trying to hit the ball underneath it and hitting it without any spin. So after doing both feet, then right foot, then left foot, that is 300 juggles. So for our 400 juggles here, what you want to do is you want to take 10 juggles and then kick it up above your head and then take it down with the opposite foot. So you want to count to 10, kick it up, and then take a touch, and then that's 10, and then do it again, and that would be 20, and then do it again, and that would be 30, and then do that until you get to 100 juggles. Don't be afraid to drop the ball, guys. You can only improve by making mistakes, so don't be afraid to drop it and just keep counting from where you were at. And for the final one here, it's just on both feet again and up to hip height and trying to take as much spin out of that ball as you can, and that would be 500 juggles for the first part of this training. Moving on to the second 500 juggles here, the last 500 of the 1000, we're just juggling below the knees with our toes here. Same thing that we did in the beginning, but instead of juggling up to our hips, we're just juggling down to below our knees. And then again, moving on to the right foot, you'll notice a pattern. It is the exact same as the first part, but now we're just doing quick touches underneath the knee. I try to incorporate different skill moves into this one as well, and Just try to get as creative as possible, trying to hit that ball with all the different parts of the foot and trying to get comfortable on it. This one definitely takes more balance than the first half because you don't have as much time. There I made a mistake, but I just grabbed it, picked it back up, and went again. Keep counting from where you were at, and so you just do 100 on both feet again, 100 on the left foot again, 100 on the right foot again, and then here what I'm doing is again just hitting it up above my head and taking it down with my toes. You guys can see that I'm making mistakes, but if I make a mistake, I just pick it up and I go again. Here I'm trying different skill moves, trying to get comfortable on the ball with different parts of my feet, and just really trying to become familiar and comfortable with the ball.
That probably still needs some work. That right there is guaranteed to make your touch better. You want to become a better football, you want to know what's going on around you, you want to know what your next move is going to be, you have to have a good first touch, like I said before. If you do it before a session, you do it as part of your warm-up, you're guaranteed to have results that are positive to improve your first touch. Alright guys, so I'm going to wrap up the video there. I really hope you guys enjoyed that workout. I hope you guys give it a try. If you do give it a try, comment down below. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know your results if you do it for a long period of time. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I upload. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.